Yo! Oh, what's up, bros? So, I've been getting a bunch of DMs about E85. If you should run them or you should not. What are the pros? What are the cons? With my experience, I'm gonna give you guys a little information if you should run E85. I'm not an expert. I'm not a tuner. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a guy that hits the throttle. That's about it. So, first thing you gotta do right now is call your tuner, tell him you want an E85 map on your bike, and that's about it. Like literally, just exit the video now. That's it. There's no cons on E85. But I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get like a little bit into it. But honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with running E85, to be honest. So the reason number one why you should run E85 is because it's cheaper than 93 or any other gas that is pump gas. Because keep in mind, E85 is pump gas. Like, I don't want to hear from, no, that's racing gas. No. It does give more power than 93, like 100%. I agree on that, or any other power. Which, I don't know. I've seen some theories about 89 getting close to 85 power, but I haven't tested it. I haven't proved it, so I'm not gonna mention anything about it. But E85 is pump gas. So number one reason is it's the cheapest pump gas that you can have. Number two, you're gonna gap motherfuckers back to back. But my number two reason is the power. This is the second one because number one obviously gotta be, money, bro. Like, we all like to say money. So definitely number two has to be the power. Like, it makes more power than E85, than 93 pump gas. Which I have seen some guys who told me that it makes close to MR12 power. Like, literally they said that two less horsepowers. But to be honest, with my experience, like when I first started, I would run only E85. I haven't raced no racing gas because I was told that my MR12 map is literally only 2 horsepower less than more than E85. So I'm like, oh, okay, so it's right there. But with my experience of riding and racing around, we have gotten to a C85, which is 100% another beast to E85. So no, E85 is not compatible to no MR12. I mean, it's not similar to MR12. It's not similar to C85. E85 is pump gas that gives you more power than 93. So now when I say that, I'm saying it from my experience because I don't want to get into my boys tell me, hey man, this happened to me, that's wrong. That from my experience, I'm running E85 because I have only ran E85 my whole black bike like that I had since I bought it. First thing I did, I got it tuned in E85. It's been about close to like a year and a half of running E85, and honestly, I can say that I am very happy and satisfied with the way E85 performs. Like, I really have no cons, but I'll get into it. So my only cons, honestly, on this would be the locations. That there's so many places that are not running E85. That they don't, like, so many gas stations that don't provide E85. On 100% no, other than that, I'm pretty close to them, so I don't have a problem running E85 because, my bike is only meant for Saturday nights. I mean, I cruise them, but, I don't, if I want to cruise and do my corners, whatever, I take on my red bike. But, black bike is only literally for just Saturday nights or whatever night, we're going to go have some fun. But literally that would be my number one con, is that some people don't have that luxury of having so many E85 gas stations around. Like I have some bros that hit me up that they were in I think it was Oklahoma. One of them that told me, yo, I don't have that many E85 gas stations. I was like, yeah, bro, that's gonna suck. Cause you know, once you run out of gas, you run out of gas. And I would not recommend to put no 93. I mean, if that's the last resort, might as well. But I had other guy from Alabama, another guy from Panama City telling me, yo, I don't have that much E85. I was like, if you don't have it, bro, I mean, I don't recommend you to run it like on an everyday thing, if that makes sense. I mean, another con that it's a con, but it's not really a con, because like you can't leave it in your tank for long. I mean, I have left my bike on E85 for like 3 months, but I told my family member to like turn on my bike once in a while, but it was the same gas, honestly. It was nothing crazy. But honestly, I mean, people say not to do it, but I have done it. You know, I haven't had no major issues. Honestly, like if you leave anything out sitting for a long time, it's gonna mess up. It's gonna hurt the motor, obviously, unless it's water. But you don't put water in the motor. So honestly, it's kind of common sense. Like don't leave it for long. I didn't have a choice, so I just had to do it, which I haven't had any problems with my bike. So keep that in mind. Just don't. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but I've done it. So one other con would be that you can't leave it for long, which is kind of common sense, you know. But other than that, man, honestly, E85 it's very recommendable. I would recommend you to run E85 all day, because like it gives you more power, it's cheaper, and you stand out. You don't gotta wait for them damn black pump. You just go for the yellow one. But I would highly do recommend to run E85. Cause like it gives you more power, you enjoy it. It's a whole new different experience, you know. But other than that, that's literally my cons, which is not really cons, but some people, you know, people that are tuners, people that are like, you know, they do this, they might have other cons. I'm not a professional. I'm just giving you my experience for what has happened to me before throughout the years, throughout the year and a half. So honestly, I mean, and I know there's a lot of people running E85 on cars, like, so I don't see why not. The only thing that I wouldn't run it is if you're living in a town that doesn't have that much E85, then I wouldn't do it. I would just straight up, just whenever I needed important gas, I would just come out on racing gas, if that makes sense. So yeah, just try it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, you know. But like always, ride safe, bros, and smile for the gap cam, baby.